Also to mention, in the end of the session, a quiz will be conducted. So just try to make a account on quizzes.com. So during the time you can participate in the quiz, and by participating, the winners will be getting a chance to win LinkedIn Premium subscription for 1 year. And also you have access to wide range of community, like you can network with people. Also you can get some insightful throughout this event.
Can you share the link of that quizzes site?
Sure, I'll send through mail, I guess. Wait, I'll just share it here itself. QUIZIZIZZ sorry dot com, quizzes.com. You guys able to see it?
Yes, bro.
Yes, we are able to.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Yeah, cool. So around 50 people joined, so we'll start the session in a couple of minutes. Also, there'll be one Q&A session at the end, so you can discuss about your general queries, about the session, or even any other guidance or stuffs if you need. You can ask. Also, in the middle of the session, I'll be like pausing for a while and asking for some interaction. So try to unmute yourself and keep your talk freely. Yeah. So also guys, like if any of your friends or your known fellows register for the same event, try to contact them and ask them to join if they didn't. We'll start in a couple of minutes. So around 69 people joined for the event. So thanks for joining. We'll start now. Hi, good evening. So myself, Sam Prince Franklin. I'm a third year guy in BIT Chennai, currently pursuing my software engineering and integrated course. So before starting, I want to know like how many people actually have an LinkedIn account before starting the event. So you can like raise your hands and show your suggestions. How many people like you have a LinkedIn account and kind of active or something posted? Cool. So nice to see like a lot of people having the account. Also, in this amount of crowd, how many people actually been active, like open at least one time a day or twice a day? Okay, like I could see like half of the crowd just down your hands, right? So since it's your like second year of your college, or even some people are from first years and some from third years, So LinkedIn is actually it should be equally priced to the Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, because like nowadays people are like more towards these kind of social medias rather than being active in Twitter or LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is kind of a platform where you can actually showcase your talents, showcase your achievements, so showcase your journey and stuff. So we'll see a brief about like how to grow, how to make your profiles, how to make your connections, how to network with people, and also like sometimes you can even get some replies from your some of the experts of the domains by using LinkedIn. Um, so we'll see about that. Also about the general portfolio management, then resume making, and generally like how to before getting an internship, like how to make yourself prepare and get started. Got it? So can we start? So can I get an S? Like you can unmute
Yes.
and talk, because
Yes.
like I intentionally disable the chat since I want this sessions to be interactive. So feel free to unmute and give answers. So we'll start the session. So in this agenda of the meeting, we'll be seeing what is personal branding and stuff. Then what's the role of LinkedIn? Then how to build connections? What's the best way? Like there are a lot of nuances in the connection building, and also like how to sharpen your skills, like how to make yourself stand out of the crowd. So on this particular point, I want to say that let's take web technology or web development or something. So there are like literally around a lot of people, like around 70 to 80 people are towards web technology or web development in your second or third years, right? So in those crowd, you need to make yourself stand out. Also you need to make yourself spotlighted among the companies, all the recruiters. So what you have to do for that, like how you can make yourselves better, we can see about in detail. And also like apart from making all the accounts and making all things, you need to maintain and you need to keep it updated, so that at the end, people whoever who comes to your profile or to your LinkedIn or to your portfolio or whatever, like they keep something like, okay, this guy is actually working hard and also keeping everything maintained. So I could see a lot of people actually have LinkedIn profile but only with the name and the college they're pursuing. So when a recruiter see that profile and also a person who actually maintain daily, so there is a lot of differences, and also there is some authenticity, right? So whenever you see Instagram profile with only DP and that too is not the person's image, just only one post or not even some like zero post, versus an account with a lot of around 10 plus or 20 plus post with a real image and stuff. So you actually judge people by seeing their profiles, right? Sometimes like this guy is actually good, he is authentic and he is true real. And sometimes like people, like we can't segregate people according to their accounts, right? So this is one of the, you can apply the same thing with the LinkedIn as well. Got it? So let's start with the like what is personal branding exactly. So personal branding actually, just advertising yourself, like keeping all the showcases of your achievements, your journey, and your day-to-day life activities sometimes to the public audience in a professional way. Like in Instagram or in other social medias, you do publicize yourself as a some person, like if someone is actually cooking, so like he'll have all the playlists or all the stories related to cooking, right? So in the same case, you can actually maintain the same stuff professionally, where people who network with you are working in companies, being a CEO or a CTO or whatever, right? So people can actually pick you from that network according to your activeness, your um, achievements, or your like your success path, right? So in this personal branding stuff, it's very important to maintain around six key values. One is about your vision, like what you are having a goal to achieve it. Like if you are a third year guy or a second year guy, it's very important to try to find your domain where you are focusing on. In my case, I totally took up into the UI UX designs, then DevOps and cloud technologies and stuff. Also a part of front end development. So some people actually like to do front end, some people do back end, and some might be involved in into UI UX or something like that, right? So the first thing is all about focusing on the vision. Also, you could say instead of a vision, you can say like what's the goal of your 4 year degree or 3 year degree or 5 year degree. So that is one main thing, and the second thing is authenticity. Like whenever you post something or about yourself or your achievements or something, try to give reference points. Like for example, in LinkedIn you can see like a lot of people post that I cracked this exams, I finished this certification exams and stuff. So the best way of giving authenticity is giving some links. Even if you take Microsoft certifications like AZ 900 or AZ 350 or something, so you get a chance to link the certificate with Credly. So Credly is actually an online service where it authenticates your certificates and keep it public. So you can add authentic links which actually give a reference to your achievements. Also, if you achieve something and it got published in some blogs, articles or something, you can give a reference point so that people, whoever looks for even like randomly people get to see, and they can even check and make it more authentic, so that whenever you post on the next time, like people get something like, okay, this person actually authentic, and like you can trust this person. So that is one thing. And the third thing is about the personality. In personality, you could say that it's all about their interests, their uh, their part of their cup of tea and stuff. So in my case, as I said before, like I love designs, front ends, cloud, UI UX and stuff. So whenever you get to know about a person, you can just go through the profiles, like what are their interests, what are their domains, and what's their feed is all about, right? Like in LinkedIn, you get a chance to see like what this person actually liked. uh, if I like a post today or before, if you just go through my profile, you can easily see what are the posts I like. So by those things, a person can actually judge you and also like get to know about your personality. So that is one thing. And the fourth thing is all about commitments. Commitment in the sense of time. It's all about like how frequent you update your stuff, how frequent you generate content, and also how valuable content you're making it. So that is all about your commitments. And the fifth part is all about differentiation. So there's actually one main thing, that there are a lot of people, there are trillions of accounts in LinkedIn, but what makes you different? Like what exactly makes you popular, stand out of the crowd, so that like people who come to you just need you for their works. So the fifth main thing is about differentiating yourself, your personality, your vision, goals, also your activeness in the LinkedIn, so that in the end, people, whenever say search for one particular domain, they just get your profile at the top, no matter how popular or something. Like they can differentiate you easily and make use of it, so that it's actually good for both company who is recruiting, also to the person who is applying. So that is one thing. And the fourth and the last part is about the value. So value in the sense like the content that you post, the amount of effort and stuff that you invest on the things. So this is all about the general key values that you focus on branding and identity. It might be a LinkedIn profile or it might be a own startups. Like half of the people, they do have a vision of making a startup or working as a NGO or something. So all the 6 points actually plays a vital role in the building of an organization. So the we'll start about the LinkedIn itself. So wait, give me a minute. So is my screen visible? Like my LinkedIn profile is visible?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Cool, cool. So this is actually the landing page of LinkedIn. So people who might not seen at least once or something, so you can have a look. So this is actually kind of like 90% similar to your Facebook account. So in Facebook also the same thing, like feeds and likes, comments, posts, and reactions have it. So the one main thing that differentiate Facebook accounts with LinkedIn is about the connections that you make, also the type of content you post. So in LinkedIn it's totally a professional stuff. So people who are into development or into research or into any kind of technology or any professional works, they do have one account at least, and uh, they make active contents. And it's like, having a Twitter account with an like a connection with all your verified profiles like CEOs, CTOs and stuff. Like if you see the global political area, people use Twitter for sending all the informations, like whatever decisions that they make, like they used to publicize with this thing like Twitter. So the same case actually fits for the LinkedIn as well. Like you can take who like all the CEOs have one account at least. So the thing is, whenever you get a chance to get connected with those kind of CEOs or like the persons, you are actually getting a best chance to interact with them in person, like in chats. And sometimes even they do reply, and I do got some of the replies. Like one guy called Saptarishi Prakash. So he's actually Swiggy director and UI UX designer. So he is kind of popular in southern India, where he was a like former Zeta company employee, then housing.com and stuff. So I got a chance to like text to him in last year, I guess. Yeah. So February 1, I texted him, and he just gave the reply in like I texted at 2:51 p.m. Okay, and he got reply in around 5:13 itself. So it's actually, like sometimes people do reply to their LinkedIn messages and stuff. So during that time you can get the utmost guidance, help from them. And like most of the referrals in getting into companies actually work in this part. Like when you have some good relationship with these kind of people, you can get a good referrals. Like even in companies like Google, Microsoft, when you apply for a Microsoft research intern, they'll ask for referrals. So if you have a good network of people who's actually working in Microsoft, then if you have regular chats and stuff, you can ask for a referral as well. So but like you can't ask the same thing in Instagram or stuff. Like Instagram is actually, it's over flooded, and it's kind of feel like people don't actually see their DMs. Even I don't see, sometimes I missed out of DMs. But in LinkedIn, it's actually premium stuff where people actually see their DMs and get to reply people and stuff. So the first thing is all about having like words, how it exactly works. So in LinkedIn, you have to make your own profile. So this profile defines you, like what kind of people you are, from which background you are from, and what are the kind of activities that you are into, and what are the achievements you made, and all those things. Got it? So making this profile standing out of the crowd is more important. And I prefer at least like try to brief each and every sections that you make. When you see about the headline, you have to brief everything, like what are where you're studying, what are the roles you are currently in, and like all your um, interest and stuff. So this is one main thing that I want to insist on stuff. So we'll give a little bit pause here and we'll ask for some questions. Guys, if you have any queries or suggestions, you can unmute and talk. Also, I hope the session is not boring. Guys, you have any queries till now?
No doubt, Sam.
Cool. So, can we continue?
Sure.
Hello.
Cool, cool.
Sambia,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
sure.
want to ask one thing, like
Yeah,
how to approach a company or some a guy in a company for a like how to start talking with them.
sure, sure. I'll show the demo as well. Like demo in the sense, like I'll explain that in couple of minutes. So yeah, I'll take this question. And anyone else? I mean, like any others?
Hey Sam, this is Abra.
Yeah.
Actually, I have this doubt. Like, how would you choose your domain of interest? Like, if you're exploring so many things, like how
Mhm.
to make one thing as a priority? I
Cool,
can't
cool.
get that one.
Okay, got it, got it. So the thing is, like, whenever in my first year, what I did, I just explored all the ways. Like, I explored AI, ML, then machine, like whatever. Like, I just jumped in all the positions and tried exploring every stuff. And at my second year starting, I got some clarity about each and every domains, and I tried to figure it out. Okay. At the end, at the starting of the second year, I almost figured out like, okay, this is what my pros, cons, this is what I can do, and this is what I can't do. Okay. Then I just landed upon to UI UX and DevOps and front end. Like I'm basically not that much into logical stuff. I'm pretty much like I could say around 6 out of 10 in logical reasoning and stuff. So I thought, okay, instead of that, I can jump into designs like configuring machines and maintaining stuff. So I just figured out, okay, UI UX is the best way for designs, and DevOps the best way for people who are not much into coding but into development plus deployments and stuff. So then I figured out, okay, these are my three domains that I can focus on, and I started working on that. So in my second year, I worked on some of the UI UX designs and some portfolios, prototypes and stuff. And also I started with cloud technologies, then I ended up with DevOps. Then also I do a lot of landing pages in React, and then got interactions with companies who wanted to do landing pages. So that's how I figured out the three domains of myself. Then after finding them, I started working on each of them and at least have a decent amount of projects, or you could say like works related to the domains. Got it. So I hope this is clear for you. So first thing is about like explore all the domains, then figure out which is actually working for you. In my case, I am really bad in math and also in logical reasoning. So I just jumped into a domain which don't really need math and logical reasoning. But in case of internship, like internship, it's fine, like you can get. But if you are from VIT and if you are sitting in placement cell, then in that case you need cognitive coding and logical reasoning and stuff. So I'm not coming into that part, but generally I'm saying like when you choose a domain, like you have to explore, then try to analyze yourself, like which is suitable for you and which is not. Then you can easily get to know like which is actually best for you. Got it, Abra?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, Sam. Thank you.
Sam,
Cool, cool.
I have a doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Is it possible to grab a good placement by having a good LinkedIn profile, like off-campus placement?
you can. But the thing is, you need to have good number of connections, good supportive people actually make you motivated all times. Because in not in my experience, but with my senior experience, like people used to say that at the end of the your final year or pre-final year, people actually start getting internships and job placements and stuff. And in that time, like if you're not placed or if you're not getting an internship, then you kind of feel outdated or like out of the circle, right? So in that time you should really be motivated and don't lose any hope. You can try approaching all the third party websites and get to know like when off campus company placements are coming and stuff. So during that time you can apply for those things and grab a job. But I suggest try to get as much as use with the on campus internships, because like at the end of the time, like you have a chance to choose companies from the list of thing given by the placement cell. But again, your profile, your resume makes them like more like picking you to the company. When you come to this resume part, like they actually see your resume at least like only for 6 to 7 seconds, or even like only like less than 30 seconds. Got it? They don't actually go through your entire profiles and see. So you just need to make yourself showcase and make them more attractive, so the person who is reading your profile just get attracted by seeing your like some of the works highlighted to the resume. Got it? But yeah, it is possible.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. So any other doubts, or let's carry on? Okay, I take the silence as green signal. So we'll see like how exactly you need to start with your LinkedIn things. So you have to keep yourself in a right mindset and make your personal profile best. Like if you are into a company, then you can make a company profile. Or if you're a personal account, like all the persons are in third years or second years or first year, so try to make a personal account that stand out of the crowd. Try to fill it each and every sections. In LinkedIn there are a lot of sections, so I'll show like what is a section. So this is the header part. This is a cover picture and title. Then here comes your activity section, then about page, experience. If you see the experience, you could see like the company. I'll even zoom it in. So this is the where you actually work, then your period, amount of period you're working, then the location, and a brief description about exactly what you are doing. So in this part, it is more important for you to explain each and every task that you did in that particular company. In my case, since I was working in the, I mean, like I was in the sorry student council, so I mentioned all my activities, my roles, responsibilities, and stuff. So the same thing you can apply for each and every experience that you had, like my club activities, then Technovet activities, then my ambassador MLS part, then all about my internships. Everything comes under this experience category, where you have to explain each and every section with a detailed amount. If possible, you can give some references or some attachments, so that people actually get to know the authentic part of the job that you do, right? So you can attach. This is a company where I got my literally my profile helped me to get this internship. It's actually a paid internship, and it was around like 6,700, I guess. Yeah, so it's around like 2 months internship. So 3 months internship, and you can you know try it out. These are all startups where people recruit by seeing your profiles. Like if you go to Mang companies, it's the recruitment process is totally different. But if you want to work for a company which is like just booming out, then you can try with LinkedIn itself. And this is one the FOSSE internships as well, the same thing. So yeah, this is about the sections, right? So whatever it may be, but you have to keep it more brief, also self-explanatory, that people don't find like searching for in Google or something, right? So the next thing is about the certifications, all the certification that you make. So nowadays, like around 90 to 99% of companies start giving like their credentials, so that if you just click on it, it just open a page that verify your certification. Yeah, I just did this analytics certification. So when you click on the credentials, you just redirect to a page. So when you see this thing or AWS and some, like it goes to the Credilia and just verify the stuff. Got it. So this is one of the main important stuff. Like some people they do certifications, licensing and stuff, but they forget to upload on LinkedIn and keep them updated. So just make sure that you keep it updated on time. And skills, yeah, it is very more important to list all your skills and just pin out some of the skills that you learned in particular sessions. Like in my case, I learned about leadership, even planning management in as a part of core committee at Technovid. So in this point, like it's very very important to make yourself like standing out, like at which phase of your journey you learned this particular skill. So that is one thing. And the last thing is about recommendations. So this is actually appreciating your colleagues, your network people, and people who are you with whom you are connected with, right? So in my case, Swapnil is one of my friend. Like he got, I mean, like we studied in a class and we also works in some stuff. So he just appreciated in a way that at where I contributed. And Shreyas Madhav is another guy. Like we were in one same group. Like their experience and stuff. The same thing with Harinas. Like people who are working with you, they can appreciate yourself. Also you can give to people who are connected with yourself, got it? Also you can request people to get it sometimes, like if you are really that close, you can ask for some recommendations. And about publishings, so here comes, like I did one journal paper, so I just attach my journal paper and stuff with this. So you can do the same. Like I'm not much into research, but yeah, I do sometimes. So this actually got published in one of the journals, so I just updated the same in the LinkedIn. And also you get a chance to showcase your projects and add a brief description, the demo link, also the participants who are who are related to the projects. And coming to the last part, then languages, what are the languages that and your interests, like companies you follow and stuff. Got it? This is the basic thing, like you want to finish it up when you start a LinkedIn profile. So coming to the second part, like being visible, like you have to build your networks. So building network is kind of important task. In case of LinkedIn, you can see like I can see like one person give a request. So you can just like most of the time your network is around your college or your working company and stuff. In my case, I have around 1,500 people following me, and also I was in some of the groups, some pages, and some hashtags and stuff. So basically, people who I am following are from VIT or people who are working around me. Right. So let's take, for example, if I'm opening the Stuti. So she is actually working as an admin and HR at Blueland. Got it. So regarding the Microsoft Innovations Club, I was like contacting the Blueland. Some people might have known about Harish, Uday Kumar and stuff. How many people actually know about him? Harish, Curious Harish as a YouTuber. Cool, cool. So I could see like a lot of people raising hands. So I was just writing a mail to him through LinkedIn as well as a mail. So what he did, he actually made me to in a connect in a loop with his HR and admin, so that she actually gave a request to me in LinkedIn. Then I just accepted and started conveying about like other administrative work. So basically, this is how your LinkedIn profile should make. You should not give random requests to people who you are not much aware. And like it's fine to give connections to your college mates, that's actually fine. But whenever you are like what to say, if you are seeing about a company, then you have to go through the people, and after then I suggest you to give this thing. Also some people might have known about Abdul Bari, who is actually a great guy who is into I mean like data structures and algorithms. Got it. So these kind of people actually do have LinkedIn accounts and they are much active there. So what I suggest, you can try giving this thing as well. Also, there is one live example here I could see now. like whenever you give a request, it will ask for a short message, right? So here one guy, Srivatsava, hi Sam, I'm fresher VRD, was attending your webinar. Okay, so who is that? Okay, I can see Srivatsava. Yeah, cool. So like this thing, like people get to know other people by either by through webinars or through events. So you can mention that so that webinar. So this, okay, I'll just accept it. So this is how you have to accept. Also, you have to, approach people and sort of connecting. And I can show one thing, that there is one concept of hierarchy called first, second, and third connections. So when you go to LinkedIn itself, you can see uh, first connections, second connections, and third connections. So what is actually it? So first, wait, let me go to one profile. If I work, okay. So he's our like assistant student welfare officer. So when I see that, I could see one the mention called F first. Got it. So first is someone like I give request and he's also accepting the request, and we are working in one same company or one same organization. All right. So this is about the first kind of connection, and the second connection is all about his friend or his networked people. I'm giving requests to them. Okay, so he is kind of a middleman. And the third person or something like nowhere related to both of them. Like if I give a request to Sundar Pichai, he's again a third connection because there is no relation between me and Sundar Pichai. Or if I give the same to Satya Nadella, but in case of Satya Nadella, yeah, I guess it might be a second relation, because the thing is, I was being an MLSA, I can have a middleman like Microsoft as a middleman and connect the same thing. So this is how it exactly works. So try to focus on people who are in first, second, third category. So you can see like Anis Fatima is again a faculty at VIT Chennai. VIT Chennai again. Yeah, it actually been wrong. So in case I'm nowhere related to her, but people who I am following, like Pradeep Kumar sir, or like around 12 people in mutual are following her, but I'm not following. Correct. So in that case, it's it comes under second category. Got it. In third category, again, Revati S is a person at VIT Vellore itself. I mean, like VIT Chennai itself, but none of my followers or none of my connections are following or getting connected with her. Got it. In that case, it is showing that he or her is a third person. So try to make your connections by first, second, third categories, so that it actually you know get a good reach and also a good healthy connections. Got it? So any doubts so far? We can pause for a while. Any
No
doubts?
doubts.
Cool. Then we can continue. So the next thing is all about getting results. Like, okay, you have a good profile. Like one guy texted now, like, okay, can you review my profile and stuff? So if you just open this account, yeah, it's actually good. Like he described each and every part in detail, and also he added all the things that I mentioned. So okay, this is how a profile should look. Okay, so after reviewing the profiles and stuff, what you have to do it with those profiles. So how to start making networks. You learned how to start making networks, you start how to approach people, but now what exactly you need to type, how exactly you need to send a message and stuff. So there is one option called messaging in this thing, what's that, in LinkedIn itself. So in my case, I actually contacted one guy. Wait, let me show this guy. He is actually one of the cloud member. So I made a proper professional kind of text. Um, like what is my motive, why I'm approaching you, and what are the other stuff. So I actually curated everything in 4 paragraphs, like mentioning who I am, where I am from, and for what I'm contacting him, and about what are the requirements from him. Got it. So he read through everything and he said like, "Hi Sam, thanks for reaching out. So just give me a call on this number." So people actually, get a chance to see like, are you just spamming their messages, or you are actually reaching them out for any help or something. So you make sure that you have decent amount of writing skills and make it more concise. Don't make like a lot of paragraphs. Even I could see that this message is also a, fluttered message, because it got around 4 paragraphs. Okay, I can even curate the same thing in 2 or 3 paragraphs, or even like 4 or 5 sentences. All right, so make sure that you make it so crisp and clear, so that whenever they see their inbox, they just thought of replying you as soon as possible. Right. So I even contacted the Saptarishi for one of the um, design challenge and stuff. So, like apart from this, there are a lot of profiles. Like they reach you out, and sometimes uh, people ask for your suggestions, ask for your recommendations and stuff. So through this, you can give really a good, you know opportunity for yourself to excel in that kind of uh, area. Got it. So this guy actually, he asked me for web designing internship, not kind of internship, maybe like a freelancing work. So he saw my profile and stuff, and he contacted me, and I said like, okay, I'll for my resume and stuff. So we actually started working on after this conversation. So then I made their landing page and got paid for around 4,000 bucks. So this is how exactly these things work. And also I do ask some seniors, like you can get the utmost help from your seniors. Like this guy is actually one of my senior only. So he's good in DevOps, cloud, Golang and stuff. So I just asked me like, how exactly can you help me in the roadmap of DevOps? So he gave the reply and stuff. So this is how exactly it works. Like you can get the utmost help from your seniors and people who are into your community, and the same thing goes with this. Like this guy is actually working as a site reliability. I just contacted him like, okay, this is how, what exactly a DevOps role be, or an SRE role in Nutanix, how it works and stuff. Like so, he just gave some of the resources, and like you can get the replies as soon as possible. And if you are active, people will be active. You can see people active around the LinkedIn nowadays. And the same thing goes here with Swaraj Patre. um, Actually he's again one of my senior. So he's actually working in cybersec department and DevOps. So yeah, this is how it works, your connections and stuff. Like someone asked, right? Like how to talk with people, how to approach people and stuff. So hope you get the right answer. So we'll have a pass here. Any doubts, any queries, any thoughts, any discussions?
Hi, Sam. It's me, Dhruv. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah, Drip.
Yeah, right. So you were talking about connections. Are there any kind of connections that we should be avoiding right now?
Yeah, the main part of connection that you should avoid is some spam messages from companies. Like some people, they just reach out to you that, wait, I can even show you a like live demo. Uh, in my case, hmm, wait, just give me a minute. Hmm. Huh. Here you could see that there is one guy called Bhavasunda Vardhani from UV. So he's he or she is actually promoting their online course. Got it. So like there is no need of promotion. Like it's fine, people promoting, it's fine, but you should be aware of sometimes people reach out to you and ask like, okay, you are suitable in getting this kind of course or this kind of certification. You just try to apply. Sorry, you can try to apply and get the benefit. People will reach out in that case, but I suggest not to fall into that trap. If you are really into that particular job or into that particular course or in that particular certification, then you can try reaching out them, but not by just with their messages. Got it? I hope this gave a brief answer to your question.
Yeah, that was helpful.
Cool, cool. So let's continue, or any more discussions needed? Cool. We'll continue. So these are the like then the fourth part is about expanding. In case of expanding, then you can try out the premium features like InMails. InMail is actually one of the you know premium feature in LinkedIn, where you get a chance to directly contact any CEO or CTO or anyone who is in your third connection or even not in your connections. And by getting a premium, you can see like how many people see your profile, from where are they from, and through which search word they are getting your profile. In my case, I can even show my statistics. It's not about just showcasing, but yeah, just giving an sample. So if you go to premium features, mm, yeah, yeah, 1 second. So here you can see like who are the people who are visiting your profiles, right? So in free accounts, it shows like sometimes it might show some hidden things. And in my premium account, I can see like people from VIT Chennai, like a lot of people from VIT Chennai seen my profiles and they checked out like when they're seeing my profiles and other stuff. Right. Like I could see around 161% of hike in this past week. Also you could get to know like from which company they are into, like if they are from software engineering, then like I could see all the analytics, like most of the clubs, chapters and companies, like that. Got it. And also about the from which locations they are from and other stuff. Got it. So this feature you can get from premium LinkedIn account. Also you have an access for some of the courses like LinkedIn Learning. And LinkedIn Learning, personally I suggest not to go with that because the content is somewhat limited. You can try for Udemy or Coursera or YouTube itself. So also just mentioning, there are around 15,000 online courses available in LinkedIn Learning, so you can have a look. Also you get an insight, then all your with these insight you can make your profile more friendly, also make it more professional and get to know about your insights. Got it? So this is all about LinkedIn, and now we'll see about your digital footprint. So what is a digital footprint? So I just give one small task for you guys. Just go to your search engine and type Sam Prince Franklin, my name, and just give an enter. And whenever you complete, just give a thumbs up, or you can unmute and talk. Just go to your search engine and just type my name and just give an enter. How many of you did? Cool. What are you guys getting? Like exactly, are you guys getting the exact results about me or any other?
Yeah. First, we are getting your LinkedIn profile, then your
Oh,
Instagram profile, then GitHub profile.
Okay, so I'm just searching in Edge. I mean in Bing. In Bing, I'm getting LinkedIn, some of my YouTube channels, then my GitHub, then hash notes, and some of my scribe notes, some of my physics laboratory stuff. The same thing I'm searching in Google search. I'm getting one thing called people. Okay, here you can see like, are you guys getting the same thing like this contact kind of this?
Yes.
Like people, when you click on this you could see like where this guy is from and which technical part he is related to, and what are the links, what are the social medias and stuff. Got it? And there is no other third party based information in the first page of the search results. Get it? Are you guys getting any third apart from my profile? Are you guys getting anything like any third anything apart from my domain
No, not
in the
really.
first page? Not right. So if you go to like ninth or eighth page, obviously you get some like other search result. But my search result is kind of curated and well trained for the first page results. If you search some of the images, yeah, you might get some freaky creaky images sometimes from like somewhere you might have posted and you just come to the Google search. So in my case, I just uploaded this lab report somewhere, but it just got listed in search results. Get it? That's fine. Like sometimes it happened. About the YouTube, also the same thing. Like what are the videos that I uploaded and other stuff. So yeah, this is how your exact search for digital footprints should be. So in like you can search for the same thing for your name and let me know how many of you guys getting the same like kind of my results. Is there anyone here like who get all your results related to yourself? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the main thing that boosts your digital footprint is all about the same, like your social profiles, then your portfolio management. So in my case, I do have one portfolio. Like this is a personal website where it's kind of the same content again repeated, where I did the same in my LinkedIn. I just made it in a nice formatted view. So you can have such kind of portfolios, or if you want to see other portfolios as well, the same thing, like in different formats and stuff. So you just need to make one portfolio pretty good, and you can host it somewhere and showcase all your uh, what's that, all your projects and stuff, so that you get a landing page for yourself. So people who are looking for your portfolio, they can get your portfolio and reach out to you. Got it? So in sorry, one second. So and kind advice for you guys, like in if you want to make the same thing that this people contact, you can go to your mobile version of your Google, not your desktop. Go to your mobile, you can just search for people contact or add me on search. So there a prompt will open, so you can add your details and stuff, and after clicking it, it will actually work. But you have to maintain a same username, same name. Like in my case, I follow, most of the time I used to follow Frankie Sagan or my original name like Sam Prince Franklin. So try to follow the same stuff so that you get listed in Google. And yeah, I have mentioned like add me to search. You just search add me to search, so you get a prompt, just fill it out proper, like proper details, you fill it out, and so that you get to know about this thing. And yeah, so coming to an end, you can follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram, my social profiles and stuff. So yeah, if you have any doubts, queries, I'm up for answers. Guys, Vaishnavi, Yochana, you have any queries?
No, thank you.
Cool. Chinmay, Crypto, Ashish, yeah. So yeah, you can like unmute and talk. Like, how is the sessions? Like, is that interactive? And after this interaction, we'll have one small quiz. So by attending that quiz, you get a chance to win a LinkedIn Premium for 1 year. Any doubts? Any queries? Any discussions? Any guidance?
I have a query. I have a question.
Yeah, Ashish.
So this is not like in the scope of this session, but like in general, is
Okay.
it okay? I think you have already had this question like a million times already, but then it
Okay.
might even be annoying for you at this point. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
fine. Yeah.
like, can you give us like a short like time management tips
Okay.
or advice,
Mhm.
or like the way you
Cool.
basically manage, like your what I see from your profile is that you do
Mhm.
a variety of things, right? Like
Yeah.
many people do one single thing, like say they do DevOps and they do things in DevOps, but then you
Yeah.
do a lot of different things, DevOps and then UI UX, and then you manage clubs, you manage social media, and
Yeah.
you do a variety of things. Like how do you kind of like give time for each thing and then also like focus and like learn for each separate thing?
Okay,
Like how
got
do you
it,
go
got it.
about it?
Yeah, got it, got it.
Yeah, I was thinking a
So
similar thing. I remember asking you once before.
okay, like yeah, this actually one popular question that people who
Can
are
I
in
add up
my
one more thing to the question?
sure, sure, get it. Like I'll answer the bunch. Yeah, add on.
If I'm learning something new, then how can I manage my academics along with this, the new thing that I'm learning? Anything, let it be app development, web development, or anything, UI, UX, anything. How can I
Okay.
manage
Yeah,
that?
I have the same doubt, Sam.